This is the 40th episode of this video series, which has been quite long running, at least it's what it felt like for me. But we will continue to maintain our policy of do not expand unless it's absolutely necessary. But that time of necessity expansion has not come yet. But I'd be willing to raise a few gold, so that way I want to fight a frontier raid before this frontier struggle ends again with imperiality, which will have a Haveled development again for everyone affected. I am still Yared ibn Sawdan, the blind, and I've also come to the realization that my brother Bashir of Malta, he is sterile, which means he has no children. He's never had children, never even attempted, because we found out why. Oh, and in addition too, he's also blind. He became blind because some years ago he got the measles, and when you recover from measles, there's a chance that you go blind, and that's what happened to me. So yeah, brothers of the blind. Now I urge for my half brother, the Wali Abdurrahman, please do not give measles if it comes to your land. You will be blind too. It is no fun to be blind. Yes, we know what that's like. We know how that works. I don't know why that popped up. Perhaps it's been a while. Yeah, that's my aim. Fight a little quick Sicilian frontier raid against our neighbor. No longer my bodyguard because she's incapable. I'm sorry to hear that. She was one of the good ones. You'll do. So my aim is to do a little frontier raid, get some money out of it, then we'll use that said money to repay that loan. And after we get done repaying that loan, then we're gonna have to save the money to go to the Hajj. And also would like to have some more children, perhaps. Actually, put that over here. Yeah, we got it. Cannot work like this, my tax collector said. He exclaims frustrated. Every Sharia court of that is a wretched high for incompetence. Having all my efforts, good tax farming need competent collectors. In order to keep the local magnates in check, to make your rule just in the eyes of God, and your claim to folks and tax righteous. You must give me funds to employ better and more and better people for the courts and the authority to fire them. Do I seem to be made out of money? I'm sorry, I can't give it. Well. Well, he's around for a while. Nah, you'll get the money. We'll be in a few months, Dad. I know I'm supposed to be saving money, but you know there's good loot in raiding this place. Last night I had a terrifying dream. Demons in the service of Shaitan came and took me to some sort of room where all sorts of gory and horrifying spectacles could be seen. know what could be seen as I'm blind. They tied me up to some burning metal rod and about to start torturing me till I woke up screaming. Just terrifying experience all. Thank goodness it's just a dream, right? I'm sure it was just a coincidence. That's what I think. Can't take corruption. Oh, hell. Yep. My son and heir is an unusual calm child. When the others play their wild games, Sawdan often withdraws to some silent corner. He just has to speak aloud, but I can tell he's always thinking about something. I wonder what's on his mind. He's rather pensive. Out of them. Thanks is known far and wide. We are glorious. Oh no, it seems to be falling all over again. My gesture is a ghost, exclaims comical tone, falling straight into a wall with a loud thud. I am so clumsy. I sure hope I can stay upright this time, he says, probably face planted on the floor. Curses, my luck is run. He gurgles, hoarsely tumbling over. All this, not a scratch on his body. Ah, falling all while getting a present. Work off some stress. As I finish yet another lap around my castle, I could really feel my worries dripping off me together with the sweat. Some people say I run from my problems, but I say run towards solutions. At the door to the burial chamber opens, I'm greeted not by the smiling midwives and the crying baby, but out of the of my Calda's heart-wrenching mouth. I'm so sorry, my lord. The midwife does not look at me. The eyes and arms tiny cover. Your son, he is in heaven now. My son was stillborn. Here comes my son, Sawdan's chambers. Hastening inside, I see a wet nurse used to now. Playing with Sawdan. My late perfect timing. Sawdan just took his first step. She shouts excited. Only my boy's hand tries to walk in. What else he could do? Keep walking. I say that because I'm ambitious. As I was settling some minister man's house, I was informed that the mayor of Amalfi was waiting to give me a word. Upon admittance to my presence, he proceeded to remind me that I owed her a favor, so I could not forget. As fate has it, she wants me to promote her, increasing her prestige. Doing so will reduce my own fame, seemingly bound to the wings of this person. Oh, I give my word to you. Pregnant this soon again. Well, after all, she's my lover. It was a joy that I noticed on the Agropoli is showing significant initiative to increase my treasure by spending his own resources to further my financial position. Certainly commendable attitude. Proper behavior on the point. 55 gold, alright? It's because he's at least a -9 opinion about your character. If the opinion is negative, chance of getting his favorable events reduced. A minor vast expense gold to perform this action only eligible to do so if he has a significant fortune, which he does. God dang. It makes me want to, well, first imprison him, then have his title revoked. He stays in my dungeon with all the money. He dies, and I get to inherit everything. Everything! But, I don't know. But, thank you. But give me more. How tyrannical the idea would be. No, that's revoked title. I mean, imprisoned. Yes, it's no chance of success, but... Right, because... I'm blind, he's an indomitable... Azatani. It's part of this thing that came from the Siculo-Arabic. So we can't get him. Intimidate him. I could do that. Using my dread, which is 40, to try to force his hand to raise my dread by a small amount, will be presented a choice of demands. Give me more money. I scheduled a meeting with Dalat of Agropoli in order to perform service to me as quickly as possible. My tone is somewhat aggressive and made a point to show that I was not expecting failure. So that obstacle, because he's more than 125 gold. Success depends on my amount of dread, and also if positive he is craven, which he isn't. If he is intimidated by you, which he isn't. I ain't sadistic, I ain't wrathful, nor am I vengeful, but I am wrathful. He's brave a confession. Okay. Give me the money! I want more, damn it. What say you? Despite my efforts to subdue the Dalat of Agropoli to my will, I was not intimidated enough to force him to pay the lump sum of gold. Curses! Last. Well, one way to earn more gold is to beat these bastards in a quick raid. Ah, shit, Knights Templar. 5,000 of them. And they brought their neighboring ally over. Five months. Chicken pox. spreads in Foggia. It started in Foggia. No, no, not the chicken pox. We have significantly improved our floor tiles as of recently. It'll be too late. All you need to do is just get this and you win. It's very simple. Yo, you're the siege master, military engineer. Lessening the number. Up, Julia. Soft approach is best. Success. Eggs in my tent. The siege camp sprawls out before me. A haphazard cluster of canvas, wooded stakes and shrapnel, muddy dirt, flags snap and flail in the rain drenched wind. Very long-haired commanders sit at tables, trading gossip and tall tales, conferring confer in private. Urgent whispers drifting on the breeze. While low retainer approaches me informs me that the siege is ended, I gather my bodyguards head to get the Vandon of Andrea stands for me, a smoldering ruin. In the fields between, the dead and dying clutter the ground, bodies strewn about, limbs piled in mounts of brains, a man's brain and brown viscera of ice rolling in his crushed skull. Grieving widows kiss their dead. Let my army run wild for once. Shown that we mean business. That'll be wise, but we'll try to get them off of us. As we walk together, Lieutenant gives me a gloomy speech about the epidemic spreading across the blue. Into this we could see the bodies piled along the shoreline. An abandoned boat is beached near them. As I turn back towards Lieutenant, the curious look begins to dawn upon us. What if, my lord, he began. What if we simply made those bodies a non-issue? I briefly nonplussed him. So began to unravel the plan. The boat was abandoned after all, and those bodies needed to dispose of one way or another. Ha! Well, at least the boat seems seaworthy. Free boats! This character has benefited from a series of abandoned boats, washing missions, giving them better choices when traveling. Because I do plan on going to Hajj at some point, which will have to be traveling by sea. It seems we will likely lose because better army command. Probably get them to fight up here. Try to trick them into coming up here. If not, then we'll take our time with the woods. They got more. I didn't realize how massive the army of Amalfi can be. But it matters not anymore. The shear, yes. Name it after my brother. Nura. All the more reasons we gotta upgrade the fort levels. So I don't know at some point. Because it does require a huge army to try to take everything on. But it matters not anymore. Got what we came for. So that'll be 60 gold. Chance that our Arab-Berber stronghold will appear there while getting rid of their Greek stronghold over there. Random building be destroyed for more extra gold. It did appear. Yep, that's one of ours. Curiously, Melfi's got a weak fort level. Kinda makes you want to raid them too. Because this is where we get our fortune these days. Just raid the bastards. No, it didn't come around here. Novel idea. We should consider raiding Melfi as well, just to get more gold to get us out of debt, and then we go to Hajj. Yes, repaid loan, and then Hajj, and then life is good. So we're not done here. Rally point here. We'll see how strong Napoli really is. Just temporary position for you. It takes over a month to assemble an entire army. Yep, they brought Teutonic Order over. 4,000 strong. Union of sword sets, plus mercenary band. There's their army over there. They could take Armada, but Melfi will be ours very quickly. I mean, it's not going to be coming to our territory, we're simply raiding them. Only chose this commander just to get the siege events going. They're going to come together, but will they engage us? It's my real concern. Yesterday meeting, yesterday of Clinento, my useful Hura, suggested that could teach me to trade, thus preparing me for better warfare life if I spend every day close to her, she performs the job. Besides, attract the envy of the other counselors, The offer is tempting, but certainly spending so much time with her to neglect other areas of management. Why on earth would I want to do that? Because, you know, martial lifestyle focus, martial focus. Even though I'm a blind man who wouldn't do very, very well on such a thing. Whilst neglecting everyone else of their opinion towards me. Just saying a blind man should not be doing this. But may never know because martial lifestyle. You earned 1,000, which it would be natural just to pick this up. Since I'm the one with the natural dread and everything. Imperiality again. But the raid continues. Possible assassination plots. Keep that one in mind. Step out of my tent, siege kind of sprawls up before me. A jangle of tents crammed into the muddy streets and splintered roads amidst the clangor of hammers. The chatter of soldiers and the clink of armor. Smoke rises from every encampment. Flags hang limply in the rain-fogged air, lit now and then by the wind. Shouts and cries ring through the damp air. A low lieutenant approached me and forced the siege zone. I got my bodyguards in here. The Signoria of Melfi stands alone. A wasteland of unburied charred corpses between here and there. Bodies laid helter-skelter. Bodies of the slaughtered littered streets. Shocked survivors stumble to the level, seeking refuge in answers to bloody puddles. Let it run wild. And imprison everyone you see. If you've got so many room, pay up. We got time for that. We'll probably lose, but this forest is rather defensible. Defender advantage, so put your position here. And there's a river crossing here, so I never know if these guys are probably stupid enough. Even if they take Matera, this will delay the inevitable. Disease recovery will do. That's a lesson learned here. We need better commanders. We don't have those that are basically top of our class. Pay up. You want him back? Pay up. Stop. Pot at boil. Heat coming off is slightly too many. This is unacceptable. The way she Nacha is such a sign. Like versus the fiercely roams. Can't you do something? This curse has gone down, but I need to tread carefully. Javier, calm down. Go talk to her. Everything can be solved in communication. And they have an improved relationship toward one another. Keep going. That's about what we think of each other. It's better that we get along together. He appears to have been learning a great deal in his duties as tax collector, which is made quite clear as he counts the most recent endeavors. And made good use of the Company soldiers who made sure we got every single coin they owed, my lord. But you're in fun. Sure, you could do better, right? $100 gold. 29% chance of Arab-Berber strong maybe pop up there. And indeed there is another. See too if you can convert that there. Because it has a large minority. Can't wait to get rid of you too. When will I get rid of you? When the domain limit goes up. Especially when I become popular figurehead. Which at least these people will respect me a bit more. And having more of the domain limit will do. If I get a bit more martial experience out of this, I'll pick this up. It only makes the most sense to go for matters like these. Now about that loan. Repay it first, before you do anything else. And if you want to go on a Hajj, you need, at minimum, $156. If this is a normal one. Based on the people that you're bringing with you. So, 150 something will be the magic number. And now we got urbanization. In 12 years, we'll be getting crossbowmen and have shooting ranges, and workshops, which will do wonders for us. I'd like to have guilds. A Caravanserai. Tax development. Man-at-arms maintenance reduction. Sounds good. Plus more building slots, and then you gotta get this for another building slots for us all. So now just be content with what you have going. This looks good. Yes, that also. My chosen purchase is made. Toss the fine words to my servants. Turn around. I'll behold a full mount of Courtiers. I have amassed. It's getting rather extensive, and my purse has become quite empty. I don't notice my son Sawdanid looking upon me, intrigued. I'm sure he'll be fine. My display may have had a lasting impact on him. With my leaves, my son Sawdanid and his wetness paraded the chamber. His stand-up pose like a herald proclaims, "My liege, you witness a monumental occasion. Sawdanid is a mighty gift to offer you." Merciful. Go ahead, Sawdanid. Father, I lost a tooth. My son proudly presents his toothless smile, holding me a pouch to fall into its side. I'll say I don't have time for this. For the third time as in many weeks, Sawdan has pleaded for some expensive new toy. Peddlers hum our every movement from the cosmos. This makes me slightly concerned. After all, what if he were to have their own treasure someday? Such spending. And what's this? He brought the very same nose ring I purchased. I stagger away from myself. Is this how I act? What am I doing? Lose that trait. Oh, yes. Yes. You need to get rid of that. I don't want to give him that. I should better myself. I didn't know there was an event coming from this where you can get rid of that trait. As much as I like getting prestige, but this monthly income needs to start improving. So I should better myself. So I'm changing my ways. Kick that stress-related habit out of there. 13.1. Now that's an improvement. Oh, finally a horse race. And ransoms to be paid. I've been in that horse race before. And another one is over there, which I will pass through there. A bit dangerous travel though. Tell you what, what's where we're going? There's a Monte Cassino. And then to there. Yeah. And so it's going to give more prestige. Right, I'll do a bit of traveling. Go participate in that horse race. But I'm not going to spend too much money. Well, it depends. I forget the amount for the said horse race. Since it's an Italian thing these days. 40, 75. Our best is just give it 40 gold. It's only fair. Who would want to kill my daughter? The afternoon is quickly advancing to nightfalls. We enter local farm estates in Napoli. The estate owner of Carlo greets us warmly and promises to host a lavish feast for us. Once the feast starts, we dine on a venerable menagerie of roast animals, stews, soups, bread, and the like. In the morning, Carlo approaches me as I join my breakfast. My lord, hosting such an extravagant shindig as yesterday can be expensive. Imprison him? What the hell for? For a big dread game? Actually, you should pay me prestige. I bought your farm. I don't care what that man thinks of me, but I want the money. Saving it for the Hajj. Locals around here must have something in. Oh, it's a place. Enter the saber for this game. So am I here to have fun? Or do some networking? Actually do some networking because I lack prestige right now. The stress is manageable these days. Let's get started. I've read you all the text before when we did that episode of Paleo Horse Race in the previous. I believe that was in the previous episode. Ah, Salam. 100 gold. Alright. Now it could finally start moving in the right direction. Let's learn. 1 second. It used to be up to 40, if I remember correctly. Yes, it used to be 40, but after Bravitt's disease and all that, now it could finally start going up. But it's still prone to plague, bearing in mind. It's still hindered by the large minorities expelled. Which, quite honestly, we kind of plan on expelling the Longobards next. Because we know there's a lot of them out there. Wonderful festive occasion. Go, go, go. See what the result of the race is. The winning horse belongs to the manor noble houses of Arab-Berber. We didn't win this one. Yes, we know how this works. Oh, at the Mercato. Unlike that, I don't have a habit of spending for little trinkets and novels. I don't need to shop. I just want to have some good time. Lose a bit of stress. Gives them a renown gain. If only we could hold these races, but I'm not of Latin heritage. Antiquity. 1 foot after another, I slowly move forward on the narrow mountain trail. So I hear a rumble quickly side scream. Shocked by the commotion, I whip around. Instead of Micah walking behind me, there's equally buffalo tired face standing in front first. Where's Micah? Deaf. I meant to know. Voice. Barely escaped my mouth. The only response is a faint whistle. She'll be in our prayers. She was that mountaineer we hired. We should be alright. Don't need her. Archer Tragic. Getting close to the next perk. You know, I never paid homage to him. Not because I don't like him. It's because we could never have good times with him. Plus money's going elsewhere. Hodge. Over 150 gold needed. Peasant migration. What turns out to Siculo-Arabic peoples. If that's the first time they established their presence in this far area here. That's it. Popular figurehead now, so popular opinion's 20, so now makes peasant rebellions far less likely. But getting a bit closer to the wanderings. In fact, I kinda want to do a bit more traveling. There's no diseases up in the papacy, right? Okay, good. Because I actually want to pay a visit to there. For what reason? Oh, just to pick up the stewardship lifestyle experience, learning experience there, whilst in the Vatican. Just to do a bit of traveling and back. Just a little walk around. I don't typically do such things, but I just simply want to be there. Nobody wants to kill me. They were trying to steal something from me. It is nightfall, and the woman's hard at work when we arrive at the cereal field south of Tilly. She appears to be flattening crops at a rapid pace, using a large flat piece of wood and heavy stones. I frown as I watch the woman performing her behavior, as described from my blind eyes. Now I inquire what exactly she's up to. She winces and starts a long rant how we need to wake up and meet our true masters instead of hiding false Christian teachings. I take a few steps back in surprise. Alright. Do we not have a physician? You should help with this. Ain't no plague nearby, even though we're very prone to it. A commoner of Swabian called Swabian cultures costed the streets to learn over some minor offense. By making a statement of defense, I could perhaps convince my steward of the crime. And equally, sorry of my good character, might risk alienating my Siculo-Arabic ideas. Well, I say Siculo-Arabs are a superior moral fiber. As we walk through the front that day, we're caught up in a crowd of people waiting for a large cart full of building materials to move out of the way. I don't need your stuff. I already got it cheaper somewhere else. One man shouted at her. Another one looks crestfallen, confused. But what am I supposed to do with these then? He responds like more to himself than anyone else. So. Hey, you know what? I'll buy all your materials. The holding is something that will get extra building materials. So, in this province, we'll have a large bundle of leftover resources ready to be spent for new building projects. When constructing a new building, these building resources remain free, which first time it'll cost way less time, and it's cheaper too, but it does get decreased for every remaining use. So I'll buy all the materials. Whenever we make more fortune, I'll be sure to. Traversing the plains of the outskirts of Frontenac, we're suddenly attacked by a swarm of bandit riders, out for blood. Another set of riders rapidly approaching the nearby holding, led by I'm very pleasantly surprised by the altruistic demeanor of the local environment, and I praise Allah that he arrived just in time. He circles back around the victorious grounds. You should join us for some cellar hospitality. That'd be my honor. They got to have it somewhere. Here we are, capital of the papacy. My Pontiff Maximus Stephanus is famous. I was wondering what about to do. He's a Slovak Pope. All try to establish trade between Roma and Sawdanid. 72% chance the trade blossoms and we get some free gold. And 27% chance this fails. The investment fails. At a distance, the city of Roma has a forest of towers and a maze of stone buildings. As we approach, the scenery shifts. Ruins of monuments, walls, and ancient churches coexist with the farms and grazing animals. We stop before a great obelisk. A local recounts that at the top of Julius Caesar's ashes rests a small round box. If death has in life, Caesar is elevated above all Romans. My caravan leader, angry, adds that we should use this opportunity to learn about the city. Must learn, must know what city that once was. I gained some great insights during my stay in Roma. We can go home now. Don't need to stay here for long. The road's gotten incredibly hilly these past few hours, and it's beginning to worry. After a while longer, there's no end of these hills in sight. One of my traveling companions approaches and says, Lord, the mounts cannot carry on like this much longer. Those poor elves need to break and feel those cramps. Must stop to rest. You'd be wise to rest. Mustering. We gotta get inspection next. At some point. It'd be very useful. Since I have high stewardship skills, so I think it would be most appropriate to be more administrative. A journey through Sicily feels sprawling pastures dotted with cattle. As my retinue pauses at the edge of the field, my herdsman approaches, carefully strumming his lute. He grants a broad smiling greeting. My lord, he begins. These beasts are the pride of our province. Will join me to witness our labor, restock your supplies, and take our famous Sicily blue cheese. Show me how you work your herds. Salerno will get the herding insights. The rulers of these lands is applying advanced herding techniques that they picked up during their travels, increasing development growth. Bang! Scheming against me. As I'm looking through the market stalls of utility, I feel my purse string cut. Despite my immediate reaction, the thief disappears his crown. Only through pure coincidence, one of my guards sees the man at the back alley. Stop, or I'll have your head. One of my guards shouts at him, and the thief turns around and gives us an angry, shifty stare. Filthy thief. You think you could steal from me? Well, because I'm wrathful. I'm gonna kill you and take my money back. Because the money's gonna be for the Hajj. So for now, just don't do anything. Wives are pregnant. I'll be having more children. Poem. Time remembering. The mightiest men must leave this earth, no matter what realms they've been given birth. I hope only for memory's grace, so that the whole world remembers their face. I can see that as true to heartfelt. Cut version of the faith is finished. A disillusioned faction? Are you mad? I recently detected a attempt by someone that can only be part of my council's smear me among Courtiers. Guess the vassals of mine are susceptible to be influenced. This bad word about me can only be spoken out of contempt about my person, which, without proof, points to perhaps this to be a Let's see how I got false future attempts to defame me again. Or perhaps a reshuffled accounts position may accommodate someone better than myself was in order. Ah! Let's attempt to disclose the true triggers, so I'll spend a bit of procedures. Because I am wrathful and have no intrigue, but some of the consequences. So, attempt to discover, find proof. So, this probably won't work, but I'm wrathful. Yes, I'm aware of what's going on. Gonna be traveling to the Hajj soon, as every able Muslim man must go. Even I, with no sight, must go to it. It will, because I want to prove to the Muslim world that you don't need eyes, all you have is Allah. If I were a more zealous character, I'd be willing to say such a thing. And of course I didn't, look at the offer of going to the grand tournaments just to spectate. My presence there would just be good legitimacy. My inquiry into the matter of the rumored security about myself reached dead ends, protected by a shield of lies, half-truths, speculative thinking. Unfortunately, given the broad reach of my investigation, this procedure will be greatly effective. I'll never catch that culprit. Damn these traitors. That's my lover. She would never disrespect the sanctity of marriage. Would she? Who knows? Liberty faction. You want the council seat? Well, actually you do have a right to it, to be real honest. How many damn agents are there? Not in a monogamous marriage. Perhaps I ought to start swaying you. It's gonna be hard to please everybody. Aha! Use countermeasures. Stop that. No wonder why people are so antsy towards me. That redoubling guards and that'll improve the opinion of all of you for a little bit better. None of the council members like me. Well then, you do. Okay. You don't need any more. As for you, well, there's room. As for you, well, I could, it's never gonna matter. Okay. You can get this. But I cannot get rid of him. He's too good. And he only needs to be swayed. I could care less about him. So, let's just reshuffle that deck here. That's what we were doing. Mosa. Well, if we were born on the same day, but instead this is the one that's just born a day later. Musa and Martha, that sounds like twin names. Alexia. Now that's a... We'll accept this Greek name for once. Okay. Just want the faction to go away. To the Hajj. We don't need no sea captain, but we'll be going this route first. All the way to Castro, then we'll take the sea. Whichever is the quickest way to Mecca. Then once in Mecca, we should go up to Medina. And then to there. Wandering lifestyle. To the book. Yeah, don't go over there. Apparently there's some blacker control over there. Then to Giza, then to Alexandria, and then we're good. Well, I actually do make a stop in Crete afterwards. Raquel's up there, you dummy. And then after that... maybe I'll be sure to pay a visit to there when we pay homage to him. Or something along those lines. And I actually do make a stop in Corfu. Yeah. This is going to be a pretty long trip. But it'll be all worth it whenever I make such visits. You know, go for zealotry for once, because him being wrathful, I think he would be willing to tell him to go to it. Time's coming for me to undertake a pilgrimage to Mecca. It's been reminded me for it's all Muslims to show my submission to Allah. Go overland first. There's your tractor, Gravina. Our caravan stopped at a clearing bordered by leafy bushes. I proceeded toward the commotion only to find Kira and Inga having an argument. I have no more to say, you miserable rampart. That's not photographs. You're the one who cried on the entire journey. Screen, are we there yet? At every crossroads. To make amends. Among my fellow pilgrims, there is a man who preaches compassion and fellowship to reaches the topic of weakness. One, eating around a campfire, loudly declares that we are vulnerable monsters in the eyes of Allah. Deviants and child murderers all. Most people rip their eyes when looks at them, but tonight was not. Do you not agree, Shahib al-Daga? Well, I'll say, I agree. I would not trust anyone who came to that defense. Pink. We've encountered many Ashari pilgrims on the route thus far, and all have been pious and devoted to Allah's word. Soon we came to accompanied by a group of strange tribes of disciples. They introduced themselves as Quranists. Oh, we know them. And tell us that the route is sacred to their people too. Prolific pilgrim. All these showers may make this journey. Conversion successful. Thank you. And is my friend also. Passing by the campfire, a pilgrim from another entourage telling the story once heard about the fellow player of these lands to cross left. As he notices my hesitation, the storyteller looks at me reassuring. Don't worry, my lord, this is shared about some other high-minded nobleman. Perhaps it's time to find others to travel with. I could be a bit more tolerant to a degree. We sit in the quiet, empty tavern of Bedesi when a loud band of ragged-looking soldiers comes barging into the common room. The leader, a confident brute, pushes one of my guards aside and has the audacity to sit down at my table. No one in my lord interested in the service of the best band of mercenaries in Bedesi. More loyal men will never find if you pay us properly. He's killed by me. Why would I just kill him outright? We're in the need of good commanders these days. I'll say I have a perfect job for you. I don't want men, I want you. You'd be a bodyguard and an excellent commander too. Come across a gorgeous vista in the coast, you know. It is a beautiful view, unlike any other we've seen, and a picturesque expanse of landscape that truly shows the glory of the world. Several members of my entourage insist that we stay in this area for a day or two, so we can take time to admire the scenery. Let's pray and thanks to Allah while we rest here. There we go. Castro. And we have a lifestyle perk now. As for a blind ruler like him, since he's not going to be much strategist, nor he could be a stalwart leader. Plus, natural dread's 55, so it's going up a bit. But I still serve as the Legion's spy master. That's why everybody dislikes me in regards to my dreadful behavior. Walking around the ship to on the journey to Mecca, I spot a fellow pilgrim does not seem to do it very well. Clearly the sea legs would never instill. He whimpers softly, scalded by the railing, holds on to dear life with a face that shifts upon this. I'm sure Allah will assist us. Maybe we'll do some prayers to expedite this progress. Let's pray for your recovery. Way to go. Every counselor present all respects me a bit more now. Thank you. The officials of Tricarico are gaining a reputation for being corrupt and morally flawed. Focus more on furthering their own interests and what is good for the community. Whether such assessment is accurate or not, it will reflect poorly on me and my administration. We should take steps to curb their excesses. So we're cracking down on these corrupt officials. The floodplains of Dinis are swarming with tiny, dark, blood-sucking insects. No matter what we do or where we go, they are there, leeching our blood like a torturous cloud sent by Saturn himself. Not only the horse is getting flighty and terribly mental, but my entourage is as well, especially my Courtier, Massinissa, who is fiercely flailing his sanguine-covered arms. Push through their mere insects. Damn mosquitoes. But I'll be fine. I may be cursed by a ghost and blind, but mosquitoes ain't gonna stop me. I don't know I'm bringing Sawdanid with me. After all, he is my guardian. I mean, of course I have to bring him with him during his travels. I just realized something. Regards. Hey, what are the other places we can go to? Why don't we take a shortcut? Since we're making good time. So after Otranto, we're heading towards the Red Sea. Because, you know, I kind of want the stewardship. Go there a bit, and then we're going to be traveling some dangerous mountains here. Emerald mining settlement, and then there's a gold mining settlement, and then we head down to where there's a desert way station there. And before that, there's also again a mining settlement there as well. Just want more stewardship. And God dog it, there's more. Okay, we'll go all the way to a symbol they turn around. We do not want to go down further. Yeah, we're traveling more. Only towards areas that gives me more stewardship lifestyle experience so we can get divided attention. And gets us to architect, so we can start saving our money to... Well, buildings are cheaper to construct now in Salerno. We want to take advantage of this as much as we can whenever we return. So we're taking the scenic route before going to Mecca. Journey to Mecca has unfortunately brought us directly to the wastelands of Crusader. We were not prepared to undertake this long stretch without a single source of water, and many of my companions began to look as awful as dried turnips. We need to do something and fast. Inspired speech. Oh, hell. That's the leper program. There are Allah, deliver us from peril. You do trade them. Karnak. Yeah, that's for the learning. Keep that one in mind. Ah, caravan master left. That means we ain't got no caravan master. You fools. Without no caravan master, the travel's going to be even more perilous than ever before. There is no good candidates. We are boned. You'll have to do. I know he isn't with us, but... Well, actually, he is here. It's just we had to get him made so Siculo-Arabic culture. Every little bit helps, you know. Mining settlement. Now I have your divided attention. When I return, I'm gonna get rid of that bishop. That land's gonna be mine. Ledge. Please be patient. I don't know if I'll survive this. Keep in mind I'm blind. I don't know where the hell I could be potentially going. That's my son and heir, Sawdan. No bad idea to be searching for yourself. Found a search for him. Found and brought him back. Herbs and plants. Is that the same book that I'm using currently? It is. No. That was you all along. You asked me that book, and then I came to the realization that it was you. I should have found it, but still. You know, when you die, it will not matter anymore of what will happen in Malta. That land's going to be mine again. Although I'll likely give it away. All of it. To someone of our faith. He has not made any past attempts to try to convert to a Sharism there, but there is a miner. That, oh, I think I realized why they're camping there. It's because of him? Well, actually, no, because it's an independent realm. Who knows? Maybe the peasant migration. Trade up, please. That's a tournament over there. Carmada and Vista. St. Anthony's Fire. That's new. Also, Egypt is now the kingdom of the Hijaz. Must be through inheritance. Mecca's under siege. In the markets of Mecca, a familiar woman makes an appearance. Like a puppy, she's followed us for days. The pleading eyes whispers, "My lord, your bodyguard, Yusuf Bios, will he ever love me? For he is a Shari, and I am of the Chimandjula faith." That's modern. Is there a chance she's infatuated? This music looks would allow proof of this union. Well, I know that people of your culture, the Chalash, is the other branch of our dynasty, live up there. But I'll say, accept Allah and he'll be yours. As I near Mecca, I find myself now standing before the Miqat, the boundary between the sacred spaces of Mecca and the outside world. From this point on, I must enter the state of Ihram, undergoing a ritual cleansing, wearing only the prescribed attire. I must also refrain from sexual acts, swearing, and arrogant or rude thoughts. Well, since I'm Barafaman, I say, yeah, it's not like anyone will know if I slip up. That Sawdan is part of the pilgrimage too, only because he's my guardian. I have to bring him with me. Having entered Mecca, my first task is to visit the place of Abraham. The sacred stone is regarded to be the stepping stone Abraham used when building the Kaaba, and coveted by Ismail all those centuries ago. Hajj goers all around me approach the shrine and bow their head in contemplative prayer. I should do the same. Let's get down and contemplate. Next task is to walk 7 times between the 2 points Safa and Mara in order to commemorate Hajar's desperation and efforts to find water for his son Ismail. Ismail, who later became the forefather of the Blessed Prophet. As I prepare myself for the rite, I take in sight of Safa and Mara and note a large amount of pilgrims already making their way between the hills and from all walks of life. Normally, the 7 laps will do, but since I'm athletic, I'll say, why settle for 7? It's still going to be more pious. I would gain additional piety, lose stress because I'm athletic, and intense Mara for a year. So this character's pushed to the limits with doing laps between the Safa and Mara during the Hajj. Oh yeah. Huh. Just to show that blind man is still walking, even though he didn't know it. But he's quite athletic for this man. As my position requires, deeply involving myself in the politics of the realm, I exchange arguments, present ideas, defend my viewpoints, and politically backstab other council. Unfortunately, I don't seem to grasp the entirety of the political angle of the question. It becomes clear to me that I'll never be a great politician. By consequence of being a title character to have a seat in the Religious Council, you had a chance to grasp the political angle of every decision made about that. Unfortunately, you're not up to the task. It depends on your personality. This realization might come with some stress attached. As I'm ambitious and diligent, I gain quite a bit of stress. Oh, you may never know what it will turn to, but here I am, standing in front of the mystical Zamzam well, the one discovered through the dreams of an eternal spring in the desert. Drinking its water is one of the ancient rites of the Hajj, and as such, my next undertaking. The well, while sprung out of the intricate stonework, is entrenched with the Hajj pilgrims to my left, right, and center. So I must push myself through the crowd to advance to the sanctified water shared by many. Quenching a thirst in my soul. Delicious, and so the work miracles too. The time has come to prepare for the next rite, sacrifice to Allah. A special part of the ceremonial grounds were prepared for this occasion. The musky scent grows stronger as I approach the stalls that find various types of animals. I should consider my options carefully. Sacrificing a large animal such as camel would certainly be more pious, while sacrificing a smaller animal or sheep would certainly be plenty in order to complete the Hajj. Some pilgrims in a corner also seem to have chipped in and divided the cost for a large cow between themselves. Huh! 450! Okay, one camel should be plenty then. Camels know the one secret. So normally we'd go for the 63 camels option, but oh my goodness, the cost, that's only for the very wealthy who could do that. So one camel should be plenty. Yeah. Okay, no longer ill. Ah, because I received treatment at the Pilgrims Hospital in Mecca. Thank you. Now, back to the hall. Having prayed at the place of meeting, walked between the Safa, drank water from the Zamzam well and sacrificed Allah, I'm now ready to complete the Hajj. The next rite I must undertake is to cut my hair. Traditionally, men shave it all off, but this position is occasionally granted to cut off only part, and women are restricted to just a lock. Well, shave it all off. So, this character says it's been shaved clean, a sign of recent completion of the Hajj. The end of this year's Hajj draws near. After 2 days of Ram al Jamarat, stoning of the devil, I'm ready to complete the final ritual at the Tawaf al Wada and say farewell to Mecca. I am ecstatic that this pilgrimage has been one of, if not the most devoted pilgrimage of all time. God is smiling. This being my second Hajj, I've both met new friends and reacquainted myself with Middleface from my last visit. I was about to say, since when was the first? I don't seem to recall. But I see our walls once again. It's time to start my journey back home. Assuming nothing bad happens to me. As we wander along the outskirts of Mecca, I see a trail of caravan camels in the distance, and we soon meet with their strange leader. Good evening to you, worthy friend. Come in, come in. I promised you what I have in my stall, like Jazz itself, or what they may see. He says, showcase the countless shiny trinkets before my eyes. That's a court artifact. Don't need that. You'd be a terrible thief if you try to steal it. I'm not interested in those trinkets. I wonder why I saw the other options of pious better. Maybe there was a time when he was the ruler of Redincy where he attempted to go to Hajj, then the previous ruler died and he had to come back. Is that what happened? I don't know why that's there. Why it's dressed as such. Pass through the back alley in Al-Harwa. I see a lonely child and his dog sitting in a corner behind a small wall. Here you go, Valor. Tells it as he hands a small piece of bread, keeping none for himself. Looking at the two, clearly the dogs were taking much better care than its owner. The kid must be giving it everything he could find. You got excellent income, so here's some food, child. You're gonna need that, general opinion. Oh, sorry. You hideous bastard. is that a Arabic word for bishop? Because I've never seen that word before. Any Arabic speakers know what that term means? Unless I may have to look it up myself. But still, it's quite interesting to see that. But bear in mind, we're going to get rid of this man once I get back to revoke his title, because he's a Catholic. And if I were to, you know, even if he were to be a Muslim, it would just be it would not be a theocratic house, it would just be clan instead of theocratic. Long after most have gone to sleep at night, I still find myself see if I can. What's wrong? Sophia asks as she sits down next to me, with a concerned expression on her face. At first I don't know what to say, but as I start talking it just comes out naturally. All my stress, my worries, my day-to-day issues, I just kept thinking about the time when my aunt Amunet succumbed to the pill. But says it. I can't help but wonder how she done things differently. What about you? How about animals wrong with Stitch? Good of your wives to get along. Everybody's gone along now. Our journey brings us to Tubbo, where the primitive covering of blacksmiths forms the heartbeat of the local commerce. Smoke bellows from the chimneys as smiths, bathed in sweat and soot, shaped the world into the remarkable. One of the blacksmiths wipes his brown beckons and goes, "Welcome, my lord, we're the master of Badawi smiths, the best there is. Please, do peruse our wares." You know, still got that old armor, but it depends on the rarity. So a set of armor wouldn't go amiss. What do you got for me? Trade him. That is a Siculo-Arabic armor. Compare and contrast. Still prefer this old tried and true armor here because of that injury resistance. Since I spent 40 gold on that, can I get a 40 back now that we destroy that? Long after night is set, I find myself laughing, telling stories, drinking with Sophia, Arsenios, and Barion. I didn't know she had it in her. Sophia ends up telling particular about her about 4 pets she's seen in summer. I had to dry my eyes with laughter, drinking a bit until I will ask her another story. Made that stress go down. I want you to customize that route again. Okay, after Petra. I mean, there's absolutely no reason to go up there this far. So, okay, how about this? After Petra, head to there, but get rid of this. There. We're gonna go to Sinai after Petra. Well, across the river, Mountain. What river? Ain't nothing but desert. Some of our supplies came loose and fell into the river. We watched helplessly as the water swept these supplies away. While a lot of our supplies were still with us, thankfully we still lost quite a bit. My companions had different suggestions on what to do. Some say we should go downstream to see if we can recover some of the supplies, especially if they washed ashore. Others say we should cut our losses and purchase replacement supplies in the next town. Yet others say we should bear with our misfortune and continue along. Purchase at the next place. The Petra. About to become an architect soon. The sun is high over the camel farm of Yared. I seek shade beneath the protective heights strung over certain areas of the farm. Sun God startles me. I turn around. Next to me, one of the magnificent beasts had the same idea closes up in the shade. I lean over to pat its elongated head. One animal in one swift motion slams me across the floor and spits on my cheek. When I regain my bearings, I see its owner standing only about 20 paces away, mortified. As I'm rifle, I said, "This beast's head will make a fine warning. I decapitate that camel." And I got that head as an artifact. Which I don't see why I need that for. Destroy that artifact. 40 gold. There, you sell the camel head, one would think. Or you just take it to another. Stop getting descriptive of what you do with a camel's head. I was angry that day. I'm surprised nobody ever tried to make assassination attempts against you because of my dread. One thing I noticed we passed through the dire Arcadies of Catherine is that every Shami traveler claims to be a philosopher. At first I'm skeptical of this, but after being roundly witted in my third conversation, I start to think perhaps there is something to their claims. Their latest philosopher Majid is practically laughing at my latest attempts at logical argument. What can I personally learn? There, my hair grew back and my crown. A warm breeze caresses my neck as I wander through the orchards of Al-Qaeda. The trees stretch gently towards the sky, covered by a mixture of new shoots and fruits taking shape. Suddenly, a high-pitched streak pierces the air. I quicken my step only to find a peasant child below the tree. It shambles and sobbing violently. It would seem to make an attempt at climbing the tree before slipping and falling on the ground. One of the bone pipes protruding at a strange angle. There. I'll soothe the child. Fence! You're welcomed by a troop of entertainers. There are puppet shows, dancing, and song. My son Sawdanid seems to enjoy the music and is delightfully enthralled by one gesture in particular. The man is an extraordinary performer, juggling several instruments in between playing them. At least you're a traveler. Acknowledged as such. I have spent some quality time with Sawdanid. And now I am the architect. I'm thinking. I'm gonna need that domain limit since you've just gone up a bit more. Well, actually, this stays. This isn't going anywhere. This here's toll road. Hey. Tolls are present on this. Hi. The pyramids. And more stewardship lifestyle experience. Now we'll be taking a short trip to Crete, and then we'll be on our way back home. Oh, actually, we stop by Corfu, then home. And then we'll end the episode there. Iconoclast. Because you know what I'd like to be in the future? Yes, too. Because if possible, though unlikely, I would also love to be an administrator for that lifestyle, just to show that the blind man can administrate. That would be a pretty good reputation, wouldn't you think? Buildings are far cheaper in Salerno, and I'm so ready to start investing in them. As well as a few other decisions. Here we go. As we travel through the outskirts of Diano, we suddenly see a jovial man in the distance, jumping, dancing, and singing himself. Seems quite a character. Would you like to hear me some songs about Abraham, the whoremonger of the Maori Regno? He yells at us as soon as we get within shouting distance for we have time to answer. He sings merrily too about the depravities of it. Do tell me more about him, even though I don't really care about his secrets. Okay. Hold on for a minute. At the center of Evil, there's a large mosque, with everything else in the city settled around it. As soon as we enter the holy building, a man comes running over. My lord, you look like a man of means. Would you be willing to donate to our mosque? Scraping and bowing. He holds out his hand shamelessly. I see there's some minor work being done around the building, but not enough to nearly make up for all the mosque's shortcomings. Never seen this one before. Highest patron, so the modifiers increase every other year. Currently multiplied by 3. Yeah, consider me a patron of it. Plus, it's code to set aside personal wealth to support the local clergyman. Can be removed with the Empire's Investments decision. With my backing, it can become a proper place of worship yet again. I'll take that. My journey has been a long one. I want to come home again. A much made same subject has changed how the Imams and Lama treat me. I've undergone a journey, holy man. I could insist that they something change about me, or maybe we get to. Okay. So 17.2, and with this perk plus 10, now it's 19. Oh, now we're getting somewhere, and we're ready to make. Oh, look at this! It's so cheap due to extra building. There's the base goal. Okay, it's due to extra building materials, hay meadows. Recent waves of Arabic immigrants, herding insights, architect, cutting cornerstones, and Castellamento, and Mediterranean medicine. Everything is cheaper and things can be built faster. Well, if you put the good steward in to increase development accounting, which also causes much less time, now it takes 3 months to get it done. But keep in mind that extra building materials, it does decrease each time you do that, so invest wisely. But I think you should invest in these because they give out more money. That would be most wise. So we can only go as far as this. That would be most wise because the tax income here locally. And they take up much more. But we'll be doing that in the next episode. So we're going to be investing heavily in Solano, and development will be on the rise big time again. And subsequently we'll do some inspecting in some other places that may help out here. And eventually, whenever he passes away, is only this year, Malta is mine. But for how long? Who knows? It's going to go to me anyhow. Thus the realm will be reunited. But I have to put down, you know, a vassal of Maltese origin with Sunni faith. And plus, how advanced? That's one thing I want to look up. The innovations. We only have one for Avenue. How advanced is the Maltese since we left them? 6 innovations! They already got men-at-arms. Includes signs of title men-at-arms regiments. They already have knighthood over there. They have heraldry, scourge, and guilds. And they're about to have land grants. And they have senators. Damn, these people are so advanced. Makes me jealous of them. And after all, your descendants did this. They did this. But anyways, we hope you people have enjoyed this episode, because the next episode, looks like I'm going to be taking some land back. Or conquer one. Who knows? See how goes it in the future. But until then, so long for now.